มาต่อกับพี่แซมนะครับผมเอาให้มันสุดๆไปเลยเราต้องรีบกลับไปฝั่งตะวันออกให้เร็วที่สุดนะตามที่เราเห็นภาพอะไรเปล่าภาพเดิมๆหรือเปล่าเด็กคนนี้พิเศษนะหนึ่งในBB Canดีมันก่อตั้ง Bridge ดอยฮาร์ดแมนนี่เป็นคนพูดต้องสงสัยมันชื่อจอห์นซิ่งไปกันเลย
Sam, it's Hartman. Be advised that chiral density in regions predisposed to strandings has increased dramatically. No doubt the beach is to blame.
ไม่ต้องสงสัยเลย
BTs drawn into our world under these circumstances may be affected in unpredictable ways.
Sam, do you copy?
ดีไหมแซม
I've been looking into Clifford Unger and wanted to share my thoughts. To recap, Unger was a U.S. Special Forces operative whose retirement roughly coincided with the death stranding. After he left the service, he somehow became involved in the early BB experiments. However, he died before they ended. Now, while the circumstances surrounding his death are not entirely clear, I'm beginning to suspect that these battlefields of his are at least partially sustained by his enduring emotional attachments. Anger, resentment, regret. I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with the BB experiments.
สนามรบที่เราไปสู้อ่ะกับคลิปฟอร์ดอ่ะคือตอนคลิปฟอร์ดมันตายมันอยู่ในสถานการณ์นั้นไง
As if that will make him whole again. A compulsion so powerful that he was not only able to drag himself from the depths of hell, but bring a piece of that hell along with him. One thing's for sure, he's nothing like a BT. We need to know the whole story about his death and his connection to the BB experiments.
เราต้องการรู้เรื่องทุกกีฬาทุกอย่างเกี่ยวกับเขานะขุดเข้าไป
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Safe trap. Weapons detected. All weapons decontaminating. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Sam, you're not going to believe what I found.
ต้องไม่เชื่อแน่ว่าเจอ
It's
อะไร
about the BB
คือการ
experiments.
ทดลองกับ BB จุดประสงค์ที่แท้
According
จริ
to
ง
official records, they were continued in secret on the order of President
เป็น
Strand,
คำสั่งลับของ Order Strand
supposedly with the primary objective of developing BT detectors and preventing void outs.
โอเค จุดประสงค์แรกก็คือเพื่อตรวจจับ BT แล้วไม่ให้เกิด void
fields
out
of chiral communications and beach research were meant to be of purely secondary benefit.
อ๋อ
But it
Beach
turns out
Research
that's just a cover story. The truth is, Sam, BBs were originally conceived as catalysts for the operation of the chiral network.
อ่าฮะ
They're integrated into the infrastructure of not cities for that very reason. Every single one you've brought into the fold. It was probably Amelie herself who installed them as she moved west with the first expedition, carrying out her mother's grand plan,
อ่า
making sacrifice after sacrifice on the altar of progress. President Strand told the people what they wanted to hear and did what she thought had to be done. Also, America could be whole again. But I'm starting to wonder if it didn't cost her her soul. The chiral network is our greatest creation, our proudest achievement, and our guiltiest sin. I don't know how to feel about it all. Maybe if we knew more about Cliff and the BB experiments, we'd be better placed to judge. I'll be in touch.
เอาเป็นว่าตามนั้นนะครับผมอุ้ยนั่นพายุ
Hey Sam, I see you're coming up on Lake Knot. Stay strong. We're all rooting for you to finish the job and come home safe. By the way, I've made more progress in a certain investigation. It seems that Clifford Unger willingly put his own child in the care of the scientists conducting the BB experiments. But he did so completely unaware of their true intentions. This is pure speculation, but I think when Cliff found out about their plans, he attempted to reclaim custody. And after he failed, the BB remained in the program's care. In which case, he would have every reason to bear a grudge towards the president, the woman who allowed it all to happen, don't you think? But just because President Strand is dead, doesn't mean his hate died with her. No, I think he redirected it towards Bridges, towards you and Amelie and anyone close to the director. And now that hate is driving him to set in motion the last Stranding, to bring an end to the world as we know it. Why else would Cliff hold Amelie hostage on the beach? He must know that she's an EE. There's no time to lose. You have to save her and the director. Though I still don't understand how he managed to travel to her beach in the first place.
ก็คือคลิฟฟอร์ดแค้นมาก ถึงตายไปแล้วก็ยังแค้นมาก แค้นมากไม่รู้จะไปลงกับใครก็ไปลงกับโลกนี้ไปเลยนี่ประธานาธิบดีผู้หญิงอ่ะคนนั้นก็คือเป็นหัวโจกนะครับผม Experiment BB ขึ้นมาคลิปฟอร์ดพยายามไปเอามาคือเอา BB คืนมาแต่สุดท้ายก็โดนฆ่าตายแล้วก็ Resident ก็ตายดีคลิปฟอร์ดก็ไม่รู้จะไปลงกับใครแล้วมารู้ว่าเอมิลี่คือ EE
Got a
ก็เลย
moment,
จะจัดการ
Sam? It's about the director. So there's no way he could have made the jump to Amelie's beach if they didn't share a strong personal connection, right? Well, I looked, and I couldn't see one. The network should have contained something, anything, but there was nothing whatsoever. His entire life prior to his tenure with Bridges has been redacted. His name, his past, everything. There's no telling who he was. Which led me to consider another possibility. What if it isn't the director and Amelie who have a connection, but the director and Clifford Unger? And what if that connection is what facilitated the director's jump to Amelie's beach? If it's those two who have a personal history, then it might explain why Cliff is holding the director hostage as well. But even if that were the case, it doesn't answer the bigger question. How the hell did the two of them end up on Amelie's beach?
Sam, Hartman here. There's something else I'd like you to consider. A guess, albeit an educated one, concerning Cliff's objective. Somehow, with the aid of the chiral network, our individual beaches have begun to coalesce, resulting in the formation of a single massive seam. Should this process continue, there is a risk that BTs will flood across into our world, bringing about a death stranding on a heretofore unprecedented scale. Now, Clifford Unger's battlefields and my own beach appear to be unaffected by this phenomenon, existing entirely in isolation. They do not and have never intersected with others. But what if there were another class of beach, one that exists on a higher plane, that was responsible for setting this process in motion? And what if the beach in question were none other than Amelie's? Cliff may have summoned the director, but I believe his true aim was to seize control of Amelie's beach, to exploit its power over every other beach, and trigger the last stranding. It's the only rational explanation for Cliff's actions, which is why you have to stop him.
If Hartman's right, then we're in serious trouble. Using the chiral network in Amelie's beach to trigger the last stranding? That's why Higgs went after Amelie, wasn't it? If it was Cliff who put him up to it. Yeah, it all fits. With the last stranding, he'll finally have his revenge against the world that stole his life and his child. You've got to stop him, Sam. You've got to make the jump to Amelie's beach as soon as possible. Get in and get her back. It's our only hope. If you can't, then we're all doomed.
ตัวร้ายสุดไม่ใช่พิกแล้วตัวร้ายสุดกลายเป็นคิฟฟอร์ดถึงแล้วถอดน็อตซิตี้ไปยุโรปโอ้ปาวาโดนดูดเข้าไปดัสไปเล่นเกมปืนอีกแล้วหรือเปล่าต่อให้ได้นั่นแซมอย่าลอยนะแซมไม่อยากไปเกมยิงปืนนะแซมอย่าลอยนะนั่นตอนที่รู้ว่าเป็นพ่อกลัวมาก
Be there for you, and your mom, no matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't. I had it all along. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry. Sorry it took me so long. Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John. Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
สั่งงั้นคำสั่ง President ซะด้วยแล้วเราต้องไปชูดพิษปอดอีกเหรอ แล้วครับ แล้วคือไม่มีอาร์เมอร์เพลทเลยสักอัน มาแต่ตัวจริงๆ
He's gotta be somewhere, right? Is his target blue?
ก็คือสู้เลยเหรอ อ๋อ ให้ไปตรงนั้น ตรงนี้คือว่า cross battlefield go script มี armor สักอันไหมครับหนักแน่นเหลือเกิน โอ้โห 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 เฮ้ย ไปด้วยได้เปล่า โอ้ยชิต
Don't think I can go any further.
อ้าว ไปไงอ่ะนี่คือตันเหรอปืนกัน ไปไงอ่ะ อ๋อ เดี๋ยวถอยหลังแล้วก็เลี้ยวขวาต้องไปทางนี้เหรอ เฮ้ย ไม่ใช่ ไหนทางโน้นก็ตาถั่วมากอู้เช็ดเช็ดเช็ดเช็ดเช็ดเช็ดนี่มันสงครามอะไรกันล่ะนี่ คาโก้ มีอะไรบ้าง ดูสิเมติกันเนตบัตรแบ็กเอาบัตรแบ็กมาไว้ที่ยูทิลิตี้เขามาได้อีกหรือเปล่า ไม่ได้แล้ว มีปืน STBB กับโพลาการเยี่ยมจริงๆ อันนั้นคือยังไม่ถึงบัตรฟิลเฮ้ยชีระเบิดเหรอ ไม่ใช่ ไม่ใช่ระเบิด เอาแล้ว เอาแล้ว คุณพ่อสัมผัสได้ สุดไปเลย จะเดือดไปไหนนี่อาร์เมอร์ไม่มีสักอันใครเห็นไหมปะนี่แน่
To fight.
โหสเตล
I'll make it right.
นี่แน่ตายเลย
Where are you, baby? Where's my baby? Where are you, baby? I just... My name. I just want you to be happy. Where are you, baby? My name? Perfect.
ตัดยิงมานะเรียบร้อย
Baby back. I'm sorry.
Gate hostile. Shoot the mother.
I was... Get my baby.
We're done here. Move.
I just...
ซึบ
I
Where are you, baby? Where's my baby? Get down!
มีช็อตกันไหมจัดการ
I need backup. I'm down. We're falling out.
โอ้ย ตึงตุ้มโจมตีแล้วกัน3 นัดนี่แน่แล้วก็โอ้ย
Open fire.
นี่แน่
Need my baby.
เฮ้ย จบแล้วเหรอ เย้ โอ้ย ตึงจัด เก็บลมไว้หายใจไหมป่าฮะเก็บลมไว้หายใจเถอะ
Baby, we're getting out of here. I promise. Give me back my baby. Are you cleared, Unger? Who are you? Are you the father?
พี่แซมผิวบ้างหรือเปล่าฮาร์โมนิก้าพี่แซมเป่าเลย
They told me your name was Sam Porter. But you were Sam Bridges. My bridge to the future. Sam, you bring people together. You're that bridge to the future. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
ทุกอย่างมันเพอร์เฟกต์มากเลยอ่ะโคตรดี แสง ภาพ ฉาก ความเงา ความสะท้อนแสงนั้น สีหน้าท่าทาง โอ้ my god มิตรภาพลูกผู้ชาย เป็นชุดเฉิดอ้าวหายไปไหนแล้ว
Take BB and get out of this place.
อันนั้นฮาร์ดแมน
There's nothing I can do for your wife.
ไม่
I'm
ใช่
sorry.
ไม่ใช่ฮาร์ดแมน อะไรวะ ได้ฮาร์ดแมน
Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this. Why are you helping me? If they catch you. Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home.
ทำไมได้ฮาร์ดแมนทำไมเจ้าจอนนั่นถึงยอมช่วยคิฟฟอร์ดคืออะไร เป็นเรื่องการเมืองปะเนี่ย แบบตอนนี้ความคิดผมคือว่าคิฟฟอร์ดเป็น president แล้วตามมาด้วยยายเจ๊ president คนนั้นมาชิงตำแหน่ง โดยกำจัดทิ้งไป ประมาณนี้ พอเจ๊นั่นมองเจ๊อะไรนะ เจ๊บิจิสมองเทงไปแล้วนะครับผม ลูกสาวก็มาแทน แซมก็มา
Are you okay? I reviewed your logs. It looks like you were caught in a supercell.
ใช่แล้วถูกจับโดย
And
ขอบ
emerged
ซูเปอร์เซล
an
ล์ครับ
instant
ผม
later on the other side of Ground Zero.
ไปมาแล้วครับ
Not far from Port Knox City.
How'd I wind up here then?
Remember Victor? He found you lying unconscious by the harbor and brought you inside.
I think Cliff might be Lou's father. He said, give me back my BB.
Impossible. Cliff was born.
He gave me this. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. Something about the BBs, maybe. About how they were made. It didn't feel like he was trying to hurt us. It felt like he just wanted to talk.
But you said you saw him holding the director captive on the beach.
เหมือนเขาอยากจะคุยบ้าง
They must
กว่า
have some history we don't know about. Them and Bridget.
Funny you should say that. I've got something you should see. Found it in the archives while I was digging around. It's a pre-recorded message from the director labeled, "If I don't come back."
I don't come back ถ้าฉันไม่กลับมาหรอ
All right. This message is insurance in case something happens to me.
ข้อความนี้คือข้อความแบบ
Bridges eyes
กรณี
only.
ฉุกเฉิน
And I sure as hell hope that's who's watching. I got a little present from Emily. Said she'd take me to the beach
จาก
if
เอ
I
มิ
wanted.
ลี่
But I'd need this doll to show me the way. It's a trap. It has to be. But I've decided to play along.
มันคือกับดักแต่ที่
You've all been
ต้อง
playing
ตาม
along
นะ
too, haven't you? You know this mask hides more than just my face.
ใครวะ
Well, Emily's a blank slate too. No past, no record she ever existed. She's a ghost. And the thing about ghosts, I never met Emily in person. Have
ไม่
you
เคยเจอเอมิลี่เป็นตัว
ever
ตัว
seen her in the flesh, shook her hand,
เคย
touched
เจอเอ
her?
มิลี่กันหรือเปล่า ไม่เคยเจอตัวจริงกัน
The
เลย
original team we sent was divided into 2 groups.
แบ่งเป็น2กลุ่ม
Emily was with the first.
เอมิลี่ไปเฟิร์
Mama
ส
and Hartman were with the second.
มาม่าฮาร์แมนที
They
ม
had
ที่
no
2
direct contact with her.
ก็ไม่ได้ติดต่อโดยตรง
Yes, Amelie's group was wiped out in Edge North City. Everyone but her. Everyone who could say whether or not she exists.
Bullshit. She's real. We touched, all right? She and I both.
Well, I've only ever interacted with her hologram.
I'm
ทำ
telling
ไม
you.
อยู่ๆเอมิลี่
I've
ไม่
met
มีตัวตน
her
เฉยเลยอ่ะ
in person. Lots of times when I was little.
Yes, but on the beach.
Here's what the president had to say about her daughter. Emily was born on the beach.
เอมิลี่เกิด
There
ที่บี
her
ช
Ka remained, though her Ha came to this world. This
ชากับฮา
division
นี่หมาย
of
ถึงน่าจะหมาย
body
ถึง
and
วิญ
soul
ญาณกับจิตวิญญาณ
forced her to
วิญ
spend
ญาณกับ
most
ร่าง
of
กาย
her childhood in the hospital. But though her health was poor, her Doom's numbers were off the charts. Her supernatural talents blossomed as she grew older and
ใน
overcame
โล
her
กจริงไม่มีใคร
limitations.
เคยเจอไอ้นี่นะไม่มีใครเคยเจอ
By the
เอมิลี่
time she was 20, she could travel to and from the beach, body and all. And that's where she started spending all of her time. Now, if you wanted to get in touch with Emily, it was via hologram or nothing. The president insisted on that.
นี่จะเรื่องน่าพิศวง
I swore an oath to the president and to America. As far as I was concerned, her word was law. So when she said Emily was her daughter and the best candidate to succeed her, I believed it. But when the archives were restored, I couldn't resist testing out my access privileges. And that's how I found out. Bridget was diagnosed with uterine cancer in her 20s and couldn't have children. You see, doesn't add up, does it? There's no way Emily could be Bridget's biological daughter.
หืม
So where'd she come from? Who is she? Is she even real? How can we be sure that Emily is an extinction entity when we don't even know if Emily is Emily? Hell, for all I know, the EE theory might be bullshit. But if it's not, if she's the cause of the death stranding, then I have to accept her invitation.
ถ้าเธอคือ
I've
ดี
loaded my gun with
ฉั
the
นก็
medical
พร้อมที่
rounds.
จะอะไรวะตอบรับคำเชิญ
It connects my gun to her, to me, to him, all of us. Which means I should be able to take it with me to the beach. I'm gonna stop what she started by stopping her. One last confession. I'm just a man. No powers, nothing special. Don't have dooms, I can't repatriate like Sam either. Don't know the first thing about dying, I had never tried it. Yeah. I've been to hell. Every single battlefield was hell. But no matter how terrible it got, I never died. Because all I ever did was run from death. Well, I gotta go. She's calling for me. Bridges, don't let me down.
ไม่จบ episode 12 Bridges
After he recorded this, the director jumped to the beach.
โอเค
Or rather, Amelie summoned him there.
ก็คือหลังจากบันทึกเสร็จก็โดนจำไปที่บีช
Then Cliff showed up, took him away.
I thought he went to the beach to confront Amelie.
Yeah, she was there too. She was the one who got me out.
It's so obvious to me now. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner. It was Amelie who...
เอ้าเดดแมนเหมือนจะรู้แล้วนะว่าอะไรบอกมาสิไม่รู้เว้ย
What happened?
The chiral network dropped out. According to Lakna, it won't be long before it's completely unusable.
So all our hard work was for nothing.
Let me finish what I was saying, Sam.
I'll tell him.
Fragile. You look like shit. You should be resting.
I know.
ดูโซมากเลยฟ้าใจ
I need to tell you something.
บอกมาเลย
I had a little chat with Higgs back on the beach. Didn't take much to make him talk.
Say why he betrayed you.
He said it was part of her plan.
What?
She was their
Plan.
leader. The terrorist voidouts, the whole extinction agenda, Amelie was behind it all.
เอมิลี่คือเบื้องหลัง
Like
เบื้องห
how
ลัง
she
เลยเหรอ
was.
I know you don't want to believe it, but it lines up with what Die Hard Man said. Higgs turned on me after he met Amelie. At first, he was
Higgs
looking
เปลี่ยน
to
ไปก็
expand
ตั้ง
his
แต่เจอเอมิ
territory,
ลี่
and I had a power he could use. At least, that's how he ended up working with me. He was no terrorist. He just wanted to reach more people. But then she shows up with abilities that put mine to shame. Hell, she could even control BTs. So Higgs decides to go with her. And that's when she turned him into her agent of extinction.
Amelie gave Higgs his power.
Yep, she made him her homo demons.
เอมิลี่
What
เป็น
about
คนให้พ
Bridget?
ลังพีคเหรอ
You care to tell me what she was doing on the beach? You got an answer for that too?
I know it's a lot to swallow. But Higgs said himself that Amelie is an extinction entity. I looked inside his pod, and there was no BB in there. Take a good look at what was.
พอร์ตของฮิกไม่มีเด็กเหรอเป็นตุ๊กตา
It's the same doll Die Hard Man had. This is their bridge baby. There's this idea that the terrorists brought back BB tech and Bridges was just following suit. It's garbage. Their methods and yours are completely different. Your BB links you to the world of the dead. Their doll links them to Amelie and her beach.
อ๋อตุ๊กตาคือเป็นที่ลิงก์คนนั้นกับ
You
บี
know
ช
who else had dolls like this? Cliff. He was carrying them on the battlefields.
คลิฟฟอร์ดก็มีไว้
Cliff, Higgs,
ฮิ
the
กเดเร
director.
คเตอร์ทั้งสาม
All
คนเป็น
three
ตุ๊ก
of
ตา
them were drawn in and controlled by this extinction entity. And who is this EE really?
อ๋อ
Is it Bridget? Is it Amelie?
All I can say is that the answers are on the beach.
จุดเชื่อมโยงก็
What
คื
she
อตุ๊ก
wants
ตาตัว
and
นี้
why.
นั่นแหละเหตุผลทำไมก่อน
If we get to the bottom of that, then maybe we can still avert the last stranding.
You've got to find her, Sam.
Whoever she really is.
She's waiting for you on the beach. Hurry back east.
โอเคเนื้อเรื่องมันเข้มข้นมากเลย โอ้ my god
Sam, the connection's unstable, so I'll keep this short. We have a job for you.
นะจ๊อบ
Fragile's condition is deteriorating.
ปาใจ
If
ไม่ไหว
she
ละ
slips into a coma, there's a chance her soul might become stranded on the beach. She
Oh,
needs
that's her coma on the
cryptobiomes
beach.
fast. Luckily for us, Fragile Express keeps a stockpile there in Port City. So we'd like you to grab some for us while you're in the area. All the details are on the terminal upstairs. Please, Sam, this is critical.
critical แล้ว critical แล้ว โอเค เปลี่ยนพาร์ท